My experience is that students come in and they have an idea of what they want to do, but they really don't know.
I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do, so getting an Associate of Arts kept my options open.
The Associate of Arts degree, I like to look at it as the door opener.
For me, the Associates of Arts degree is foundation. It basically sets the foundation for any type of career or field that you would like to go in.
So students, when they say, I'm not sure what I want to go into, then we say, well, you'll do Associates of Arts. Well, I don't want to do arts. Well, you're not doing actual art classes.
Well, people think that when you hear arts, they think that you're thinking about the fine arts. But if we look at the history of the associate's degree and the liberal arts, art basically means technique, means skill. So I always go into my classroom kind of dispelling the myth of like that arts is just the fine art. So when I talk about art in my class, I'm talking about skill set, I'm talking about techniques, I'm talking about methods.
The Associate of Arts program gave me a lot of choices. I was interested in writing, I was interested in some art, I was interested in the humanities, so I could keep my options open and take a bunch of classes that fulfilled all the obligations for what, if I was going to go on in any of those areas.
One of the big things is that it opens you to the liberal arts and it gives you a diversity of things such as psychology, communication studies, English, opposed to a specialized degree, which is very good. It trains you in a specific area.
Well, the applied degrees are basically degrees that prepare you to go directly into the workforce.
Where the liberal arts gives you a plethora of things, and also the liberal arts is just a great pathway into going into a 4-year degree, a bachelor's of arts.
A lot of times the big question is, what's the point if my end goal is to be at a 4-year school and get a bachelor's degree? No, that's the beauty about an Associate of Arts degree. It saves you time, money, and credit because you start here, you take usually 2 years worth of coursework, and a lot of that's general education requirements that are intermixed at a 4-year school already. So the idea is that you take those courses within the Associate of Arts degree so that you won't have to take that coursework at the 4-year school. So the whole idea is to knock it out in 2 years, and then you really just have to focus on your major or specific requirements that that program has at the 4-year school.
I would say somewhere between 40 and 50% of the student population is Associate of Arts for transfer, because we have a great transfer program here with the Transfer Center and the Counseling Center is working together with Student Support Specialists and the Enrollment Center to help them transfer.
When a student comes in and saying that I want to transfer to Cleveland State for engineering, okay, so what I do is I send them over to the Transfer Center. The Transfer Center goes over the requirements that's needed at Cleveland State, and then they'll bring that information back, and then I'll create an academic plan to map out their courses all the way until graduation. And then they should go into that 4-year school as a junior.
The Associate of Arts degree is so tailored and custom fit. It's almost like having a custom-made suit.
One of the things that I appreciated about the Associate of Arts is I felt like I accomplished something. It was a milestone.
Now, I've gone on to get many degrees, but the one degree, if you come to my office, that's hanging up is my associate's degree. That was the most difficult degree to get, and what that degree did, it put me on a path of learning, put me on a path of being curious about the world, and it put me on a path of not just professional development, but also personal development. So
I proudly wear the badge of Cuyahoga Community College on the wall as the first degree to let them see that this is just the beginning point. And then you can take it in different directions depending on what it is that you're trying to do.
So the associate's degree and enrolling in a community college really changed my life.